Hello friend, welcome back to my channel. I recently got a question here on YouTube that I really couldn't answer, so I decided to just go ahead and make a video to help me answer the question that I got. My husband took the kids out to grab some tacos for dinner, so I only have as long as they are gone grabbing tacos, so let's see if I can get through this before they get home. So the question was if I have a side-by-side comparison between some of my different worksheets to kind of see what is included. I know I have a flip-through video, but I know that it can be helpful to see side-by-sides as well because I create them kind of one at a time. I really didn't have a video like that. So I printed out a whole bunch of the words sections of my worksheets. So I know that I've shared a lot of like the alphabet, but I know that sometimes you guys want to see what that alphabet might look like when you actually put it into letters and words. So I'm going to show you a few different ones here, and I am going to attempt to do this using only these pens. Technically I could get away with only these 4, but I also thought I'd throw in a Crayola marker just so I can show you how beautiful hand lettering actually can be while using Crayola markers. So let's get right into the demonstration. Okay, so the first one we have here is the Millie. This is what I would use a medium to larger size brush pen with. I would call this one a little bit more of like a playful style of brush lettering. There's a little bit of bounce here. There's just kind of a little bit, like the S is a little bit different. This is what I would do maybe second after I felt comfortable with the simplified lettering set. And so I wanted to compare this one to the simplified lettering one. Both of them I'm using the larger, like a larger size Faber-Castell brush pen, and then also a Crayola marker. So one of the things that you'll notice that's different is with simplified lettering, it's a little bit more even and neat, and there's not a lot of bounce, and I created the simplified lettering set to be a really good intro if you are brand new to brush lettering and you are looking for that like even and neat look of hand lettering. And so you can use the same size brushes with these, but you can see when you look side by side that there's just a little bit more bounce to the Millie than there is to the simplified lettering set. The next one we have here is the Violet, and I'm just going to tell you a little insider info. I am using a pen that I was thinking about not using until I created a pen haul, but I took a little tiny sample of it and I loved it so much it might be my new favorite brush pen. So I thought I'd use it here, but the Violet is also what I would probably use if I were going to be using a dip pen. This is going to feel the most comfortable for most of your smaller size brush pens like a Tombow Fude pen or a Pentel Touch or this one that I'm using here. This is kind of an elegant style, so with this one you're going to get a couple of different words to practice too, because this is what I would use if I were maybe going to be addressing envelopes. And so there are a couple of words in the practice words that are like the ends of a street. So you can practice some words that you may be using if you are getting this set specifically for addressing envelopes. The next one we have is the Olivia, and this is my faux calligraphy set. So if you do not want to use a brush pen or you don't have a brush pen, this is a great one to use. This one I am using a Papermate Flare with, but you can use like a ballpoint pen, a gel pen, whatever you have on hand. And I just want to throw this out there. If you have this faux calligraphy set, you can also use a brush pen with it. I started with faux calligraphy and I think it can be so helpful at the beginning because fumbling with a brush pen can be really difficult if it's like totally new to you and hand lettering is new to you. But it does take a really long time compared to just getting used to your brush pen. So I would say use this one with faux calligraphy, but also don't be afraid to practice using a brush pen with it as well. You could probably even use a little bit larger of a size brush pen than I'm using here. Your downstrokes might be a little bit thicker, but that's okay. There's a little bit of extra space. I think that you would be okay if the brush pen was just a little bit larger. And the next two I'm going to show you are 2 monoline hand lettering worksheet sets. So when I say monoline, I mean that you're going to have the same size thickness of stroke for both the upstroke and the downstroke. So the first one here I have is the Stella, and then I'll show you the Eloise. They're quite different though, so I want to make sure that you see the difference because they're not as similar as you might think. So the Stella is a bit bouncy, there's a decent amount of loops, and it's quite a bit larger. The Eloise is quite a bit smaller, so you could probably even feel comfortable using just like a ballpoint pen or a gel pen, and the Eloise is also a more straight and even and neat look. So here you can see them compared to each other. On top we have the Eloise and on the bottom we have the Stella. I love both of these. I will say I think that the Eloise is the #1 seller in my shop. If it's not the Eloise, it might be the simplified lettering set, but this one's very high up there and definitely a shop favorite. And the next one here I'm showing you is the Susie. Now, if you are looking at this thinking, mine did not print out that large, you're not mistaken. There are multiple sizes of the Susie, and I also have them, the words, the practice words, in both lowercase and uppercase. So you just get a lot of practice with the Susie worksheet set. And the reason is because this is an everyday handwriting style. I didn't want you to have to go buy a fancy brush pen or anything special for this one. I just wanted this to be a really great way to practice everyday handwriting. So this is my everyday handwriting, and I just turned it into a worksheet set for you. So you have a small, medium, and large, both with the alphabets and these practice pages with the words. And then we also have lowercase and uppercase. And so the front is the large, this one is the medium, and then this last one here is the small. So even if all you have is a pencil, you could use a pencil with these ones. So I hope that this was helpful for you in seeing some of the differences between the different worksheet sets. If you have any questions, leave them below. I will also link my Ultimate Hand Lettering Printables bundle in the description box below, as well as in a pinned comment below in the comment section. These are not all of the worksheets that are in the Ultimate Hand Lettering Printables bundle, but you can see more details about that in the link that I will leave below. I just wanted to give you a little bit of an idea of what's here and give you a little bit of a comparison between some of them. Like I said, if you have any questions, feel free to leave them below. So thanks so much for watching. I hope you're having a wonderful day. I am so sorry about my voice if you've stuck around this long. I know if you're on my email list, you probably got my email the other day, and I am still getting my voice back to normal, but thanks so much for putting up with it. I hope that you are having a wonderful day. I will see you Friday for another Letter Together Friday video. Yeah, I think that's it. Have a great day.